I guess sometime around approximately, I doing the math on this because it says it was 18 hours ago. So that'd be somewhere around 11 o'clock Pacific time last night. The Orange Juice blog, appearing to be Vern, based on what was written, wrote an incredibly pathetic apology. Let me see if I can pull this up on the laptop because I can't read while I'm on my phone at the same time. But I think it's really important for folks to understand that this is how guys gaslight women. This is how they do it. And right now he is not only gaslighting the person that he victimized, but he is also gaslighting his wife and blaming her for his drunken behavior online. Now, as I mentioned in my first live stream, I had already been hearing at least a year ago that Vern had a drinking problem. I had been hearing it for quite some time. And the idea that your wife set you up like that and wrote that type of language, because that type of language is very masculine. It is very machismo. It is very violating. And women don't tend to do that. Even if they're trying to be vindictive, they do it in different ways, generally. I find this story laughably, if not horribly, offensive that he's trying to remove the accountability that he faces here. This is some nonsense, you guys. I'm trying to pull it up, but my laptop's a bit slow. See if I can get this going. But basically, it's thinking about it. Basically, he wrote this around 11 o'clock last night and blamed it on the toxic Nelson marriage and did not take accountability for actually writing the messages himself. And because, see, this is where you went wrong, sister, because his wife actually jumped in and tried to remedy the situation and actually stood up for him and tried to protect him from the risk that he was in, the legal risk that he was in by doing what he was doing in that moment. He's now implying that his wife wrote those messages. This is some bullshit, you guys. I will, after I finish this live stream, I will drop a link to this apology. It's pretty pathetic. My computer's taking a while. It's... it takes a while. I really do need a new laptop, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, right? Let me first go to what it was that he wrote to this woman, so that I can, for those of you who did not see the other live stream, then you can be brought up to speed on what exactly is happening here. So Vern Nelson is the editor-in-chief for Orange Juice blog. I don't know if that's like a full-time position for him or some sort of hobby, or like if that pays or how that quite works out, right? I don't know the background on that. See if I can find this. I do not. I had it pinned for a little bit, but I put up something else as a pin. So this was leaked a couple days ago on Tuesday. I went to Los Amigos yesterday morning virtually over Zoom and informed them about what was happening. And he waited until sometime around 11 o'clock last night to actually make an apology for this, which it was a really pathetic apology, and it was actually implying that it wasn't even him, it was his wife who did it. What a pathetic person you are. What an absolutely pathetic person you are that you would do that to your wife. What a pathetic person you are that you would actually drop messages like that, regardless if you're sober, drunk, or whatever. Like, even like most people, even when they're drunk, they might be more emotional or whatever, but they don't usually like go to that sort of violent language extreme on strangers. That's some bizarre ass shit. Okay. So let's find the blog. He dropped some private messages to Autry Verge. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. And the account In Minivan Hell was given permission to retell the story and share the images of these messages. So when we look at it, she's got it on a scrolling window. So I have to figure out if I can like pause the feed so I can actually read it. Please block this account. Okay. Suck my cock. I'm drunk. Ignore that. My wife didn't like that when I said you're my guide to the Twitterverse or whatever. So the rest was not me. Laugh out loud. Sorry. And you're still here trying to... Oh, God. It goes so fast. Hang on. Let me see if I can rewind it a little bit. And you're still here trying to get your ass licked. He is drunk, trolling women. Please block him now. He is drunk. Please block him. Please block him. This is causing problems. He is masturbating to women's pictures in the bathroom. Now he's telling me he's not sure you are a real woman. You look like one. Please block this account. Okay. Let's go to the apology. Let's go to the apology. Oh, my Lord, even with the two of you, I can't even. I sincerely apologize for putting Autry Verge in the situation of receiving such disgusting messages from my account and for exposing her to the toxic Nelson marriage. I can only imagine how shocking and gross the experience was getting messages like that. From a man you don't know, in the future, if I'm ever accused of flirting with a woman on Twitter, the first thing I will do is disable my account until things calm down. I'm sincerely sorry for any pain and embarrassment this has caused. I also apologize to the other writers of the Orange Juice blog and members of the Anaheim Democrats Club who had nothing to do with this. I will make sure nothing like this happens again. Okay, well, first of all, nothing like that should have ever happened in the first place. Now, if you are accusing your wife of being the author of these vile tweets, why did she have access to your account anyway? If that's a business account, that is not a business apology. That is not a business apology. A business apology does not include you blaming your wife. A business apology does not include you describing your marriage as toxic. That is not a business apology. A business apology is, we are so sorry collectively here at the Orange Juice blog that you received inappropriate messages from this account, and we will investigate how this happened and make sure that the culprit is disciplined. That is an appropriate apology.